Hey everyone, it's DM Seth here, and welcome to our summer musical. It's finally here, and we cannot wait for you to listen. But I'm just going to give a little bit of a preamble before, because I'm expecting that we're going to have a lot of new listeners and people who are listening to our show for the first time. So for those people, I wanted to give you just a little bit of context so you know the characters a little bit before going into this. It's not totally necessary to know everything, obviously. This is a standalone story. It's just the characters are from our main campaign, and this takes place immediately after our season 2 finale, which just aired. So it is canon. But for those who are listeners of our show, you can skip ahead about 3 minutes until the theme music starts, and that's where you can start and go in, and it'll be the episode. But for new listeners, this is what our show's all about. So we have our 3 main players. So first, Darion. Darion is an Eladrin from the Feywild who is basically exiled to the Prime Material Plane, or our world of Ohm. It's a homebrewed world. But he is a ranger, an Eladrin, and has daddy issues out the wazoo. And then we have Normandy, who is a Tiefling with tattoos all over his body, and he's a bard. Normandy believed his dad was the demon king of the deep, or basically the underworld. And then maybe he found out that he himself was that king, and memory wipe and everything, and possessions of bodies. It's complicated. Basically, Tiefling. And then there's Zippy Westboro, a little Lapine, or rabbit person, from the Bramble Patch. And he's a part of basically a pyramid scheme where he sells pills. And he's a lovable, cute, and chaotic character in our show. And then they have their airship that they travel around the world on, which is called the Sparrow. And on that ship, they have their 2 crew members, Yogurt, who is a tabaxi, a cat person, who is best friends with Zippy, and he was brought alongside them on their crew. And Yogurt basically has traveled with them ever since the very beginning, and he's kind of just this goofy side character that's always been around. And then James, who is also from the beginning of the show ever since we started, which is an NPC the guys made up in the very first episode. They kind of forced me into it. And James is their butler, who begrudgingly joins their team and works for them. And of course, they also have Pepper, their pet hawk fox, who is now just recently been cast the spell Awakened on by Zippy, so now it can speak Draconic only. But that's the crew, and that's the show. And the show's all about treasure hunting and finding the grand treasures, these mystical things that could hold anything ever in the world. But all the rest of that's not important. That's the characters. They're all a team, and they travel and go treasure hunting. And that's the whole deal. So with the context put out of the way, we hope you enjoy this episode, and we hope you sing along. And we will talk to you again with the rest of the crew at the very end of the episode. So enjoy it. Here it is, our summer D&D musical. Come on. Yeah, I gotta write this down. One here. Come on, a little bit here.
Oh, Yogurt, what are you doing? Come help us set up the bonfire.
1 second, Darion. I'll be there in a bit. 2 things here.
Hey guys, come on. If we wait too long, all the food will be gone.
I'll be there. I just gotta do this first, please. Just 1 second. Then I gotta take my pen out and do this.
Ooh, what's this? You guys trying to leave me out of your secret party or something? I just got back from the dead and you're already trying to exclude me from more stuff. Like I didn't miss enough while I was under.
Guys, it's really hard to concentrate when you're all doing your bits. Just give me, like, an hour or something, and I'll be right out.
Okay, we'll stop bugging you, but what are you writing in there anyway?
I'm just wanting to write down all the stuff that happened today in my journal, so I don't forget. After all, it's some days like today that we will want to remember when we're all old and still treasure hunting.
We're only going to be doing this for like a little longer, right?
I mean, I was gonna hunt for treasure for like maybe 4 more years, then hopefully open a fruit stand.
Oh yeah? What kind of fruit?
I don't know, I was thinking like starting with peaches and blueberries and then maybe expanding to the durian market.
Guys, shush. pay attention.
And then we can all read this, smile, and know we lived our lives to the fullest.
Well, that sounds great, Yogurt, but don't take too long. We'll see you out there, okay?
Have fun, man.
Good luck. So, what's a durian? Is it kind of like a Darion?
Kind of. It's got a hard exterior, but it's all mushy in the center. They only go in season a couple times a year, but if we hit the timing just right, we could. There's very little competition in the market, so.
Okay, let's start. It all started this morning, just as we had found this small, tucked-away private beach. We had been adventuring for so long, we all decided we needed a little break. It was the first vacation we ever had as a team.
Sound of waves rolling up on the sand.
It's the smell of tan lotion, it's a big commotion. It's time to head to the big blue ocean.
Can't wait for the bonfires, it's time for a barbecue.
Who knew that a tiefling and a culipine and a spoiled prince could make it through?
I could drink to that. It's finally time to sit back in the sand and just relax. Build a sandcastle and grab a drink and throw it back. We've been hunting for treasure so long. Take a look around you, there's nothing wrong. It's time to get our summer on. I've got the volleyball and the cooler full of food. It's time for frisbees on the ocean breeze, collecting seashells by the seas.
It's time for lying down and getting that summer sun.
Darion and Normandy and Zippy all together having fun.
I could drink to that. I could drink to that. It's finally time to sit back in the sand and just relax. Build a sandcastle and grab a drink and throw it back. We've been hunting for treasure so long. Take a look around you, there's nothing wrong. It's time to get our summer on. It's finally time to sit back in the sand and just relax. Build a sandcastle and grab a drink and throw it back. We've been hunting for treasure so long. Take a look around you, there's nothing wrong. It's time to get our summer on.
Those moments of silence, we hear the laughter of friends who just didn't make it.
For a drink in the ocean, for all the friends that should be here today.
We'll find that treasure, you can rest assured, 'cause it's not just for us that we're finding it for. I could drink to that. Sand and just relax, build a sandcastle and grab a drink and throw it back. We've been hunting for treasure so long. Take a look around you, there's nothing wrong. It's time to get our summer on. It's finally time to sit back in the sand and just relax. Build a sandcastle and grab a drink and throw it back. We've been hunting for treasure so long. Take a look around you, there's nothing wrong. Time to get our summer on.
This is the life. Just hanging out with my friends, singing songs, and getting my tiefling tan on.
Darion, come swim with me. It's so nice.
No thanks, Zip. I'd rather sit here with my never-empty margarita and play fetch with Pepper. Here, fetch.
Oh, come on. Look. This is way more fun.
I really don't want to, Zip.
Let's see who can hold their breath the longest. I'll go first.
Stop, I'm not going in.
Wait, Darion, are you afraid of the water?
No, that's stupid. You've seen me go in the water like 3 times already.
Well, then what's the issue?
Is he still under? Okay, don't tell Zippy this, but I just fixed my hair knot to be the perfect shape, and I don't want to get it wet and mess it up.
It's because of your hair?
How did you...
That's so stupid. Look at me. I'm covered in hair and I'm still in here. Also, what was my time?
Exactly 45 seconds, Zip.
Well, now that I know what's stopping you, I cast Control Water.
Zippy, stop, you don't want to do this.
I think I do.
Zippy, stop! Zippy, no, please don't do it. No.
Right over you, all around, the water consumes all.
No, please stop. Oh, gosh.
Everything is covered now.
No, oh, no.
All right. I got my sunscreen on, and I'm all ready to... What's going on?
Oh, nothing, just the usual teammate shenanigans.
Everything was going swimmingly. Well, maybe not for Darion. But it seemed like even the summer sun was encouraging us to relax and soak up its rays. But then, well, I'll just let him introduce himself.
Hey, wait, Zip, do you guys hear something?
My ears are picking up a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a metallic walking sound. I think it's coming from over there.
Ahem! Hello, trespassers! We are the Holy Gnome Order of Lord Maximus, and we would kindly like to ask you to leave our beach. You see, this place was founded and found by our King Maximus. You may not believe us, but it's true. And if you don't, you can speak to our very tall, metallic, and magically animated walking, talking suit of armor king. They are missing a helmet and a gauntlet, though, but
Don't say that part. Don't say it.
Right, that doesn't make them any less royal. So, well, let's just let him say it for himself. Everybody, please welcome our Lord Maximus!
I've seen it before, 1,000 times, if not 100 more. Simpletons like the 3 of you think they can waltz upon our shores. There's been a misunderstanding, the sign that says all are welcome here. What's wrong, flat wrong, should really say, get out, stay out, and just go away. And now this is awkward and I must apologize. Someone has fed you a bunch of lies. How should I put it? If you don't leave, someone dies. This beach is mine and the gnomes. If you don't leave this Game of Thrones, we'll get bloody as we rip you all to pieces. My name is Maximus, the greatest suit of armor that's ever seen these sands. It's gonna go down, I'm warning you now, if you don't get off our land. Everybody! Oh, please forgive me, I've been so rude to my new guest. Please listen to my request. If you could leave, that would be best. Yes, I am, after all, Maximus, the king of the sands. My deeds are spoken throughout all of Rome, throughout entire lands. I'm sure that you 3 are quite the delightful pair plus 1, but this beach is our spot for fun. You may not think it's fair, but I don't care, and gnomes aren't exactly known for sharing. This beach is mine and the gnomes. If you don't leave this Game of Thrones, we'll get bloody as we rip you all to pieces. farmer that's ever seen these sands. It's gonna go down, I'm warning you now, if you don't get off our land. You know, it isn't easy being a suit of armor, because you don't have a body inside. Spooky. But also, people always stare at you when you're walking down the street, thinking you're some kind of decoration, or just kind of street side attraction. I'm more than that. I won't surrender to a bunch of treasure hunters. My gnomes and I are prepared to bring the thunder. I won't surrender to a bunch of treasure hunters. My gnomes and I are prepared to bring the thunder. So you see, I won't go down so easily. Everyone, sing with me! Sing! This beach is mine and the gnomes if you don't leave this Game of Thrones. We'll get bloody as we rip you all to pieces. My name is Maximus, the greatest suit of armor that's ever seen these sands. It's gonna go down, I'm warning you now, if you don't get off our land. It's gonna go down, I'm warning you now, if you don't get off our land. So you see, you boys and your little gang are nothing but blights on my hair kingdom of golden sand, golden sea, and golden sky. Beat it, you three, and take that ugly hawkfox rodent with you, please.
Wait. Now, that was an impressive little number you just did there, my friend. And I certainly recognize your staking claim on this beach, Sunshine Palace. Anyways, from what that sign says over there, though, this is public property.
Are you serious right now? Miscreants! The lot of you! Did Dawn not become a city on what was a fertile public coast? Did Orem worry about what people would say when the walls came up around what is now a glorious city? You, Lapine boy, are your burrows not dug where soil is rich and firm, ripe for the taking?
He's right, you know. I once dug right into my neighbor Yiddy's kitchen, and now it's my kitchen. Well, mostly because the whole burrow collapsed and she couldn't afford to replace it.
My claim on this beach is as noble as any. What could you three possibly do in the face of such destiny?
I'll have you know, I spit in the face of destiny on a regular basis, and you are nothing but a false king.
Oh, damn.
He's honestly, so cool.
You little, insignificant parasites! Just wait until
Boss, remember what you told us. Never let anyone run you down. Perfection is seen right on your crown.
Those that like can show their stuff, but they'll soon see they aren't so tough. Boss, you have to beat them in a classic Summer Games Jolly Jamboree. We don't want to just see these losers leave anymore. We want to see them blinded with their tears flowing by observing your greatness.
Yeah, let's not do this violently. They don't deserve that. You just beat them in Summer Games, and then we can just, laugh at them. Come on, everybody. Maximus! Maximus! Maximus!
All right, Team Huddle. Maybe we should just leave, guys. I mean, there's tons of beaches around Dome, and we have a flying ship that can get us to the best of them in no time.
Come now, Zippy. My time asleep has left my whole body feeling a bit stiff, and I could use a bit of mild, silly little competitions to bring it back into sorts. Well, I bet some of Master Matsumora's techniques I picked up could help some, and I didn't get these tattoos for nothing. Time to show off.
If that's the case, I'm in. How about you, Darion?
Oh, how dare he, using his court to belittle those with adventurous spirits, and to call Pepper such. I'm in. I'm not the prince of the summer court for nothing.
Wait, aren't you from the spring court?
Not today, I'm not.
Maximus!
Maximus! Oh, fantastic thinking.
Sebastian!
That group of beach bums seems oddly powerful, so we're going to have to choose some games that we can win for sure.
Well, I think that we could win at a lot of different games, but I think the one that we would do best at would definitely have to be...
Interpretive dance! Now that's something we could win. But I'm not sure if Gumball recovered from his ankle sprain yet. And he's the only one who has enough emotion to make the whole movements believable.
Sebastian, any large team sport would give us a major advantage. but I can't see that group being so dumb as to agree to a game where they would be easily outnumbered.
Hey Norman, you think I can eat this seashell?
Oh, probably not, Zip. Because I'm gonna eat it first!
You're right. They're definitely strategic geniuses. Crap. Oh! What about bird watching? First one to spot 10 beluga birds wins! That would be difficult for me, though, since I don't have a head.
We just need more info on them. I'm sure we could find their weak spot.
Good thinking, Pop-Pop. Everyone has a weakness. Looks like we will need to bring in the big guns. Snake, analysis, please!
Hello, Gnome Command. It is an honor to be summoned. Based on my gnome surveillance, I have found the following information on our foes. First, the Green Elf. He seems to be the strongest of the three, with many scars all over his body. It is clear that he has faced many challenges before this. He is in perfect condition, with no obvious medical issues. He also seems to be the most knowledgeable of the group.
Why are they eating that weird rock from the sand? I never went to a beach when I was in the Feywild. I guess I better eat one too.
Damn it. He's got brains and brawn. Okay, who's next?
The Tiefling. While potentially the least physically fit of the three, he makes up for that with having the most magical energy. Just one glance and you can see his aura is overflowing. He could be a ticking time bomb that could destroy this entire beach if he loses control of his power for even a second.
He looks like he's gonna sneeze! Duck!
Ugh, the snot kind of looks like a jellyfish. Hey guys, come check this out.
Oh, that was close. We gotta be careful with that one.
I saved the worst for last. The rabbit. Physically, he is slightly above average, especially in the legs. But mentally he is... how do I say this? Unhinged.
What?
I mean, he seems like a loose cannon. A complete nut job. Willing to do anything, anytime, without a care for anyone around him. He is definitely the most dangerous of them all.
How did you figure out his psyche so quickly?
He's not wearing swimming trunks. That rabbit seems like he hasn't worn pants a single day in his life.
Oh my gosh, he's a psychopath.
I love the breeze coming off the water, just flowing through my fur. This is more refreshing than my neighbor Mr. Wiggles' homemade carrot juice.
That is sickening.
But don't rabbits normally, not wear pants? It's just how they do?
It doesn't matter. Him being so defiant towards societal norms like this clearly makes him a true anarchist. But Snake, you have told us all their strengths. We need weaknesses, man!
I'm sorry, Sebastian. They have none.
Now I got it! Croquet! We could set up rings all over the beach and then play a few rounds. We could even give them the old clubs I have so that they could get splinters or something. But I guess it would be rough to play with the sand. Wait! Maximus said something useful.
What, the croquet game?
No! The old clubs bit. What if instead of trying to beat them fair and square, we cheat?
Whoa, we never thought of that!
But what if they catch us? They would kill us all.
I know, but listen. We only need to cheat with the rabbit.
Huh?
I think if we sabotage him in the contest, it would work. Even if he finds out it was us, his friends won't believe him, because he's literally insane. His buddies probably know him well enough to not trust a single word that comes out of that crazy face.
Oh, let's do it! Yeah, that sounds great!
Oh, I got one! Wait, never mind. We need way more chimpanzees to pull that one off. It's okay, Maximus. I think we will win any competition that happens, because we are
Maximus Squad.
Maximus Squad, yeah! You're right, Sharon. I am amazing. And the Maximus Squad has a good ring to it. Okay, let's do this! Hey, guys!
Alright, so how are we gonna do this?
Yeah, and what do I gotta do to get you all off this beach?
I think we should...
Everyone hit the deck!
Oh, what is with my sinuses today?
We're clear. False alarm.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. We compete in a variety of summer games, best of 3, and we choose the first game, and you can choose the second. To be fair, because I'm all about fair.
Well, then, what about the third game?
Oh, it won't come to that, trust me.
Okay, this all sounds fine. Let's just get on with it. I want you all out of here fast. So, what's the first game?
I think we should compete in a classic game of duck
surfing! We will see who can catch the biggest waves and do the coolest tricks.
Oh, that does sound fun.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Fine, whatever. Let's go.
So it will be you 3 versus 3 of our people. Whichever team has the biggest combined score wins.
Wait, this competition seems pretty subjective. Who are we going to get to judge us? Because I sure as hell won't let any of you guys do it.
Well, I don't want any of you stinky tourists judging either.
To make it fair, we'll need someone who's super impartial to both teams.
Yes, and they also must have a very keen eye for detail.
Critical, but fair.
Reasonable and unwavering.
Someone who would not care at all if either team won or lost.
I don't think there's anyone who even comes close to that description.
Yeah, come on, James. You can't spend the whole day just cooped up on the airship. You gotta hang out and enjoy this beautiful day.
Yogurt, the sun is overrated, and I hate the beach. This is literally the absolute last way I would ever want to spend a day off.
James!
Oh goodness, they're here too? Who invited them?
James, they're always with us. I'm not really sure why you're surprised by that.
Hey, James, would you mind judging our little competition over here? Whoever wins gets the beach.
Wait, hold up. Isn't he with you guys? Like, isn't he a part of your squad?
Yeah, he is, but...
Don't lump me in the same group as them, please.
Yep, he will do just fine as our judge.
No thanks. I'm not getting involved.
Come on, James. You literally live to judge people. This could be fun.
If I do this, will you let me get back on the ship?
Fine, but who knows? Maybe after you've had some fun with all of us, you might want to stay.
Doubt it. Okay, let's do this. I'll judge your juvenile activities.
Yay!
Alright, gang, let's get to work.
So the stage was finally set for the craziest contest for control of the beach. The gnomes pulled out their surfboards while Zippy made some makeshift ones using his druid powers. With everyone ready, the first competition was about to begin. But those pesky gnomes still had something up their sleeve.
And a little sprinkle of pink goo from my bucket should add some nice lubricant for me to fly across the waves, Westboro style. Now, I just need some cool decals to make me stand out from everyone.
You already stick out like a sore thumb around here, little rabbit boy.
Who ever even heard of a Lapine surfing before?
You should really just stick to what you're good at, Lapine, and keeping your head in the dirt.
I mean, there's a reason Lapines never come out from the bramble patch. It's to keep people from laughing at them.
Well, at least I'm a main character in my story. You two are basically just side characters designed to trip me up or something because I'm such a threat. Why don't you go back to your master and leave me alone? Scram!
If I was such a side character, could I do this? My family, they perished in a fire. Jeremy and Jane, the lights of my life, got in the flash of the flames. Melinda, my wife, she threw herself back in trying to save the children. And when the roof collapsed, so did my life. Now I wander the realms searching for meaning, for a reason to live. Due to my vulnerability, I was tricked, bamboozled, unfortunately bound by my word to serve these idiotic masters, whose sole goal is just to make me feel complete torment throughout my entire body, mind, and soul every single night. But I press on, because either the gods are preparing me for a moment that will change the course of history, or it's all just a sick joke. I pray it's not the latter.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I guess everyone has a story.
Sebastian, is that true? I didn't know you had such a rich backstory.
Are you kidding me? What a dumb story.
I just read it from this pamphlet that James guy's been giving out to anyone he can find. He
He says he will literally work for free if anyone will just take him in. Honestly, what a loser.
That's a yikes from me.
Anyways, so Lapine, we overheard you saying you were looking for some way to stand out. And after hearing my backstory, I don't blame you.
I mean, since you were vulnerable with me, I'll be vulnerable with you. You're right. Lapines aren't exactly known for surfing, but I'm really confident in my balance. I just think I'm really ready to shatter the stereotypes people have about Lapines today with my skill. And I want all the eyes to be on me.
Well, we might just have the perfect gift for you then.
And out the gnomes pulled the coolest tank top jersey anybody'd ever see. Stripes down the sides, sky blue in color. Oh, wee! It just makes me excited thinking about how cool Zippy looked in it. And it would have secured our team's victory. Well, if it wasn't for the origins of this jersey.
Whoa.
What the hell?
My, oh my! What are a couple of gnomes doing wandering all the way into my cursed curiosity shop? What can I do you for, gentlemen?
We heard you got a chest filled with many things.
Yeah, it's basically like the lottery or something.
Well, hasn't the word just gotten around? You are exactly right, my small-bearded fellows. 5 gold is the entrance fee for your golden ticket to this lovely chest of mystery.
That's perfect. That's exactly what Maximus gives us for our monthly allowance.
Yikes!
Let me in there.
It was my idea to come here and it's mine.
Now, boys, let's make this moment special. All together now. Grab at the same time. Yes, there you go. Fully grasp it. And pull!
What even the hell is this?
This looks like just a stupid shirt.
Well, what do we have here? A jersey! With a number 1 on it. Now that's rare. This jersey will surely make you the talk of the town. Not only because it puts the name on the back of anyone who wears it, but also because it makes you number 1.
Hey, this is actually pretty useful. I can...
Of having bad luck happen to you as long as you wear it. Very cool.
What a ripoff!
Are you some kind of scammer or something?
I'll have my lawyers call your lawyers. Toodles, fellas.
My boy Zippy accepted the jersey in no time at all. It even fit him perfectly. What a guy! None of that mattered though, because Zippy was going to stand out, but not in the way he may have thought.
Zip, you finally all done your board? We have to start talking strategy if we're going to... Whoa. Zip, where did you get that jersey?
Oh, this old thing? I've been saving this bad boy for the perfect occasion, and today's the day. This may be a team competition, but I have a feeling you two are going to get very acquainted with my tale today as I win all the competitions.
Now, Zip, you know what they say about overconfidence. Why, I'm sure you're actually quite familiar with the turtle and the hare story.
Don't you ever bring up the Book of Lies! How in the world would a turtle ever beat a rabbit? You know what it really was, don't you? Drugs. He drugged the rabbit.
Zippy, I think it's just a story on the dangers of being overconfident. Nothing more than a little lesson on humility. I don't think anybody believes it ever really happened.
I can't believe it. The turtles already got to both of you. Now I really have to win today.
Right. Well, anyways, I think I'm all ready to go. How about it, guys? I think I'm ready to really flex these muscles again after my little nap.
It's good to have you back, Norman, but there was nothing little about your nap. Please be careful out there, and let's all do our best.
I know who's getting third.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay.
And so off they went. Man, I wish I was as brave as them. But as I said, you'll never believe what happened next.
Yo, these waves are totally rad.
Perfect for pulling off some sweet stunts.
At this rate, the beach is ours. Easy.
Oh yeah? You're dreaming if you think we'll take it easy on you.
Okay, cowabunga, dudes!
Do you know who you're stepping to? It's about time you do. I grew up on an island where you rode the wind. Ooh, it's
time you show a little respect, you're about to get a reality check. Cause where I come from, they play to win. Okay, alright everybody getting ready for rolling. Don't forget your modifiers. Bombing down a barrel, and this game is getting down to the wire.
Water's coming in, gonna be hard to win.
That rabbit doesn't even suspect a thing.
Who knew we'd be making saves out in the breeze and the waves? Never thought we'd be this far, but now we're making saves. Who knew we'd be making saves out in the breeze and the waves? Never thought we'd be this far, but now we're making saves.
Wow, these gnomes really know how to ride a wave.
Well, that's true, but don't worry. I know we got this one in the bag.
Why am I having such a hard time with this? I usually always stick my landings.
It's alright, Zip, just hit it on the next one. You guys ready? The barrel's coming in. You can't blame the A-frame for my perfect execution.
360's up on the lip of the wave is my obvious solution.
It's time we show them up a little bit, doing a sweet trick, making them wanna quit. Cause where we're from, we like to win.
Who knew we'd be making saves out in the breeze and the waves? Never thought we'd be this far, but now we're making saves. Who knew we'd be making saves out in the breeze and the waves? Never thought we'd be this far, but now we're making saves.
Darion, what are we gonna do about Zippy? He keeps wiping out.
Well, I'm not sure if there's anything we can do. He said he was good on a surfboard.
Well, at this rate, I'm not sure we're gonna win after all. But look, he's going up. You got this, Zip!
Something's going on with my board. It keeps pulling me to the shore. Got a race to win, and I need to be there for my team. Something's going on with my board. It keeps pulling me to the shore. Got a race to win, and I need to be there for my team. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Who knew we'd be making saves out in the breeze and the waves? Never thought we'd be this far, but now we're making saves. Who knew we'd be making saves out in the breeze and the waves? Never thought we'd be this far, but now we're making saves. Who knew we'd be making saves out in the breeze and the waves? Never thought we'd be this far, but now we're making saves. Who knew we'd be making saves out in the breeze and the waves? Never thought we'd be this far, but now we're making saves.
What a thrilling competition. Darion, not bad. A score of 9 out of 10. Norman, a little stiff, but the part where you pulled out the guitar, where did that even come from? A score of 9. And Zippy. I guess the rumors are true. Lapine should stay out of the water. A score of 4.
It's not my fault. I did my best, and I'm not used to this. And
Zippy,
I'm
enough.
sorry.
Let James continue. And I'm sorry to say, he's not entirely off base.
Yes. A total score of 22 seems about right. Now for the Maximus squad. Maximus, a score of 10. Completely fabulous. I have to say, well done to you. Truly, you are the king of the beach.
James!
Hell yeah! Nailed it!
Anyways, on with the 2 gnome brothers. I'm going to have to give a 6 and a 5, respectively. Next time, control your incessant laughing towards certain contestants, no matter how hilarious it may be.
I couldn't help it.
Oh, man.
With all that being said for surfing, it's Team 8's victory with a score of 22 over Team Maximus squad's score of 21. I would have liked to say you boys won by a hair, but, well, I think you would have done better without it, if you know what I mean.
What the hell? Come on, I got a 10! A 10, people! Is that not enough?
Why didn't the jersey work?
The top!
Well, it kind of did, but Well, let's just wait and see. We need to trust in it.
Thanks for the comments, James. We'll regroup, but it's still our win. No matter how close.
Alright. So, for the next competition, it will be Team 8's choice. What is the challenge you will be choosing?
Alright, that was too close on the last one. We need to do something we're really good at. Oh, treasure hunting! We want to do a treasure hunting competition.
I see. And how would that work?
Stuff washes up on the beach all the time. How about whoever finds the best loot, the loot you like best, wins?
Interesting. Free stuff always is appealing. Fine. I accept. Now start preparing.
Zippy, what happened out there? I know I've been gone a while, but wow, did you just learn how to walk yesterday? I mean, everyone's thinking it.
Norman, Zippy did his best, I think. And it's still our win. But Zippy, we're going to need you to take this a lot more seriously. I said things. Confident things. I'm not willing to take back. Don't make a bootlicker out of me, Zip.
I don't know what happened out there, guys. It felt like everything that could go bad, well, did. Could they have been cheating or something?
I doubt it. I was keeping a close eye on everyone. Still got a 9, just saying. And I saw 0 foul play of any kind. I'm sorry to say, Zip, but maybe let Darion and I take care of the next challenge. You know, just in case.
Oh, wait just a minute.
Norman's right. We'll take the lead on the next challenge. Zippy, you run support and comb the areas that Norman and I have already been through. You know, like a double check. That's a very special job, Zip. I'd only entrust this to you.
More like pick up your scraps. Fine, I'll run support. But if I find anything cool, I expect to get all the praise. I have a good nose for finding things, you know, and I have dark vision.
We all have dark vision. Never mind. Thanks, buddy. We're counting on you.
You know, since I'm basically king of the deep now, all the good treasures should just kind of flock to me. I've always wondered how pieces of gold just end up in my pockets. It's always such a surprise.
I'm pretty sure that happens to everyone. Never mind. Let's come up with some strategy.
Nothing ever gets my old teammate down. But little did they know, the shenanigans of those pesky gnomes were about to continue.
You imbeciles! If you just focused on surfing instead of your obsession with the rabbit fellow, we would have won! Even with my 10, we still lost! This is all on you, too!
Completely on us, boss.
Yeah, completely on us.
The things I do for everyone around here, you all would be nothing without my brilliance! If you two don't shape up, you can guarantee I will be making you both have supervised swimming from here on out. 2 grown-ass gnomes needing to be supervised every time they swim like little children who are too scared to put their stupid heads underwater! Are you 2 little children?
I have a grown ass, sir. Just like you said.
Ass is grown, sir. Flourishing.
Then convince me! I'm going to work on my tan, while you two figure out a way to get these trespassers off the beach. Don't disappoint!
What are we gonna do? These guys are treasure hunters.
We believe in the jersey. That's all we can do.
I guess you're right. Let's hope it works.
After a short recess, teams were set for the craziest treasure hunting challenge anyone had ever seen in Ohm. James made the rules very clear. The team that together has the haul that pleases James the most wins. What would the teams find, I wonder?
I'm looking forward to this, actually. I mean, we've never actually found a grand treasure yet, but we're getting really close.
Yeah, totally. And this is my chance to make it up to the guys for screwing up that surfing competition.
Wait, Zippy, where are you going? Just follow behind us to make sure we don't miss anything.
Alright, Darion. Yo, here I am, digging paw for paw. Can't mess this up, can't have no flaws. They should see Zippy as the king of this beach. Everybody sit down, cause I'm here to preach. Getting down and dirty has always been my thing. Living the farmer life, reaping the blessings it brings. Gonna pull something good out just like a carrot. If you like what you see, too bad I won't share it.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-day. digging in the sun, slaving away. Who knows what treasures that we will find? No matter what, we'll be having a good time. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-ba-day. On this beach is where we will stay, finding something great to show off our stuff. I love magic items, I can't get enough.
Oh, look what I found. I found something so nice. It's an itty-bitty kitty that fuses weapons with ice. But that's not all, Norman. Look at this plate. Armor with a pocket with a D2 on the state.
That's not too bad, but I just found something even better. It's a mirror that shows you what you'd look like in a cozy sweater. Oh, what about this little ball that only needs a single toss to explode into a firework that tells you you're a boss?
Still not good enough. We need something just right.
Well, how about this regalia of might?
Wait, I found something that could let us take the throne. It's a little red gem called the Philosopher's Stone.
Do you think that's good? Just take a look at this. I found a smelly old shoe that can grant you a wish.
What is it that you want?
I don't really know. How about a million croissants?
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba-day. Look at the sky, it is raining pastries. Go pick them up and brush off the sand. This is all going way better than we planned. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, now it's your turn. Did you find something to make them yearn? Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, come on Zippy. Show us your items and blow us away.
Old underwear, a sign with giants that says beware. So many useless rings and some dumb box called the deck of many things. Why can't I be like the other guys? Thought I'd win this in a flash, but everything I find is just complete trash.
No. We gotta do something.
Ideas?
I don't know.
I'll just go with the flow.
Hell no.
I'ma dig till we find the loot.
Then move your booty, we can't afford to lose.
I'm on the move.
Make sure to grab the shoe.
Scrambling, rambling, everything that I'm handling.
Brambling patch just isn't scratching the surface that we are matching. No dispatching, Zippy stop, helping out.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba-day. Digging in the sun, slaving away. Who knows what treasures that we will find? No matter what, we'll be having a good time. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba-day. On this beach is where we will stay, finding something great to show off our stuff. I love magic items, I can't get enough.
Well. Let's have a look at what everyone brought me this afternoon. Let's start with Team 8, yet again. What gems? Regalia? Small felines? If I wanted you to find some trash, gentlemen, you should have stood up on the stage and presented yourself. Zippy? Nothing from you?
Well, they took all the good stuff. I was just running backup like I was told.
Disappointing. Moving on to Maximus Squad. Ooh, what's this? A pocket watch. A half-used box of tea bags. A newspaper containing a column from Catherine Bumble on the top 10 ways to deal with emotional stress. Tip number 1. It's okay to cry. So true. And your sandiness, what did you find?
I offer you the treasure of the sand running between your toes. Really feel it. Give yourself permission to feel for once.
I shouldn't. But maybe. Oh, yes.
Yes! The Maximus Squad wins the challenge! Hands down!
James, I think you may be a bit confused as to what treasures are. If you just...
Oh, hold on! Let him be. He's going through something.
Belinda! Wait for me!
Let it be, Norman. We still have one last challenge. However, I think we need a bit of a team huddle.
And off Team 8 went. Knocked down but not out. It's in the eye of the storm where clarity always happens. When the plan of action always becomes clear. Blackjack taught me that. But before they could press on as a team, Zippy had some splaining to do.
The actual hell was that, Zippy?
Whoa, Darion, maybe take a chill pill? You know, it's funny, the small memories I have of Royce's life in my head, just so happens he knows a kick-ass latte. Should focus us up back together. What do you say? I bet this place has some almond milk.
To hell with the lattes!
Darion, you don't mean that.
You're right, I love lattes.
Look, I did my best. It's you guys who told me to hang back. And you guys took all the good stuff.
That doesn't mean you don't pick up anything. If you'd picked up some, I don't know, pencils or something, we might have been able to finish this competition here and now. Look, Zip, I really don't want to do this, but you leave us no choice.
He'll grab the almond milk?
Zippy will have to sit out this round. He's done more damage than good.
Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense.
That's so unfair.
Stop stalling! I'm ready to move on and win this whole thing.
Now that I've regained my composure, I think it's time we move on to the next challenge.
I agree. So I'm thinking swimsuit competition. I've got a killer breastplate I've been meaning to bust out.
No, you decided the first challenge, and they decided the second. So now I, James, get to choose the third. A drum roll, please.
Please, something to do with coming back from the dead? That's like my signature move.
Ooh, maybe a fight. I haven't had a good one of those in a while.
Swimsuit. Something that I can just use my druid powers on. Something creative, like...
Sandcastle sculpting shall be the challenge.
Yes! That's perfect! Guys, trust me. I can do this one for sure.
Nope. You aren't doing anything. We already said that.
What? I've been doing nothing but trying to help. Let me at least just pile some sand or something for the team. I used to, dig for a living. I'm really good with just... dirt. And that's kind of like sand.
I don't know, Zip. I think Darion may have a point. You've been having an off day today, and I'm not sure how much you know about modern medieval avant-garde architecture. You weren't raised in a castle like Darion and I. The smallest misplaced grain of sand could crumble our walls. I don't like the circumstances, but I think it's honestly for the best.
You too, Norman? Fine. Build your damn castle, but I'll show you. I'll show you both. I don't need to have been brought up in a house with walls. I climb over any walls I see. I'm Zippy Westboro, and you two will regret underestimating what I can do. I don't need either of you. I don't need this teammate. I don't need this jersey to tell me I'm number one. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Zippy, wait! Maybe you can at least whistle for us or something while we build our masterpiece.
Leave him, Norman. Let him cool off. He'll come around. Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Ooh, right, the almond milk.
Oh, gods.
So Zippy ran off, leaving his team behind and his jersey. He needed to prove something to everyone on the beach, and also to some extent himself. But when your friends are struggling, and they feel like the world's pushing them down, you gotta take a step forward as the friend, and reach out to try and help them. At least, that's what I tried to do.
Those two, everything I do for this team, well, I'll show them. I'll show everyone. I'll show them all. My name is Zippy Westboro, and I know more than I show, more than anybody that I know will give me credit for. You cut me out and say I'm done, just cause I march to a beat of a different drum. My name is Zippy Westboro, and I know more than I don't. You think I'll come calling back, and I won't. Folks from the past don't work that way. You'll wish one day that I had stayed. Cut me out and I'll take the loss, cause a rolling stone don't grow no moss. I can build a throne on my own, and I will just watch me let go. When I struck out I wasn't afraid, and I made my way every day in the great unknown. A palace made of sand, epic, beautiful, and grand. So forgive me for my shortness. Welcome to my sand fortress. Zippy, where you going? On my own. Just leave me alone. You can't do that, the team needs you. Well, I'm not surprised. They didn't mean it, Zippy. It's too late for that. I'm going. I'm gone. My name is Zippy West. Westboro, and I hail from the Bramble Patch, and I'm starting to believe I'll never meet my match. I may be cute, but I'm not one to roll over. I don't leave a situation until I'm in control, yeah. I'll build a castle made of sand, but you better believe I'll do more than that. Build a fort with guns that go chicka-bra. All the friends that left my side will have to start looking for a place to hide. Let me out, it'll take the loss, cause a rolling stone don't grow no moss. I can build a throne on my own, and I will just watch me let go. When I struck out I wasn't afraid, and I made my way every day in the great unknown. A palace made of sand, epic, beautiful, and grand. So forgive me for my shortness, welcome to my sand fortress. I can build a throne on my own, and I will just watch me let go. When I struck out I wasn't afraid, and I made my way every day in the great unknown. A palace made of sand, epic, beautiful, and grand. So forgive me for my shortness, welcome to my sand fortress.
Zippy, what the hell are you building?
The biggest sandcastle ever.
Yeah, but isn't this going a little overboard?
Not a chance.
Zippy, I think we should stop.
Never! I won't stop building. I'm getting chills from all my ideas, and all the doubters of my so-called friends will be envious when they all see it. I'm gonna build a fortress like they've never seen, that's never been in this Philippine. You'll be living a dream, looking down from where he's winning. Turrets over here, a cannon or two up top, and a big door to keep everyone out. I can build a throne on my own, and I will just watch me let go. When I struck out I wasn't afraid, and I made my way every day in the great unknown. I can build a throne on my own, and I will just watch me let go. When I struck out I wasn't afraid, and I made my way every day in the great unknown. A palace made of sand, epic, beautiful, and grand. So forgive me for my shortness, welcome to my damn fortress.
Yeah, so I failed. Zippy was pissed, and there was nothing I could do. But while Zippy was building his masterpiece, the other guys at the other end of the beach were also building something very emotional.
Okay, so I'm thinking massive spires on the outer perimeter. What do you think?
I don't know, Darion. I think we should really start with infrastructure. I mean, the plumbing is so easy to overlook now.
And the electrical needs to be done too while the framing is exposed.
Totally. But let's get back to the parapets. I mean, the castle does have to look great if we're going to win this thing.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard, though. After all, I grew up in a castle. I'm basically the perfect illogian for the job.
Well, I grew up in a castle too. I mean, mine might have even been bigger than yours.
Oh, Norman, your castle was underground. How nice could it have been?
Yes, that's true, but I also grew up in the Calm Cloud Monastery, which is basically a bunch of palaces on tropical islands. The most beautiful place you could possibly imagine.
You know nothing of beauty compared to my palace. There were wondrous halls, views of waterfalls, and a forest full of magic. There were twisting towers, you could play for hours in the lovely summer court.
Well, we had epic heights with amazing sights, and books with hidden knowledge, and the orchards were surrounded by cliffs of ancient stone.
Mine is bigger and better and grander than yours.
Hold on, you've never even seen it before. So let's not jump to any conclusions.
Norman, I'm kidding. I'm sure your little island was fine. But listen, we're getting off track. We've been focusing on the past, so why not focus on the now? The sandcastle competition. If you could build your own castle, what would it have? What's your dream house like?
I don't know. What is it I really want? I'd have 3 floors with large front doors and a deck that wraps around it, a hiking trail and a boat to sail in my very own hellhound. I'd find a wife, start a brand new life, be the dad I never had.
Stop it, man, you're making me so sad.
Darion, are you crying?
No. It just turns out I never really knew my dad either, and he was always so distant, and now I'll never get a chance to make amends. Why is it such a hassle to build a sandcastle? Is it because a castle's all we've had? 'Cause it's not tapestries or balconies or anything you own.
Because in summer glades or palisades you can feel alone. More than royalty or prosperity or adventures while you roam. It's family that makes a house a home. So why is it such a hassle
to build a sand castle
when it's family that makes a house a home? Honestly, who cares what the house looks like if you're alone in it?
Yeah, because even in my illustrious palace, which was definitely better than yours, I still didn't really feel like I belonged.
And that's all I ever really wanted, was to be part of a
family. Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, looking at all the adventures we've been on, maybe you are my family now.
Yeah, you and Zippy and... Oh, goodness, what have we done? That poor Lapine. Quick, let's finish the castle, win first place, and go find Zippy. He's part of our family, and we need him here with us. So tell me again, what did you want in the backyard? Let's get it just right.
And done.
Whew. That was a more intense challenge than I thought.
Yeah, I saw that you had a hard time getting it up over there. The West Wing Tower, I mean. And wait! Don't sweat on the castle. This place already has enough flooding issues as it is, given the terrible location. I mean, really, who would ever live so close to the ocean, let alone to such unstable ground? Now that I think about it, this place will be on the market for a while, probably. Maybe we could make it a rental.
Boom! Done!
Wow, great job, boss. The castle's amazing. Almost big enough for me to live in.
Do not slander this monument with such a lowly title like castle. This is a temple.
Did he just sculpt himself out of sand?
A little generous in the faults, don't you think?
Alright, James, can you hurry up and judge this? We need to go get Zippy, and clearly we win since we're the only ones that actually made a sandcastle.
Ooh, not surprising hearing such uninformed critiques from a beach bum such as yourself. If you actually looked, you would see that on the inside of the sand armor, there is a little summer getaway palace. Observe.
The chest plate opens?
My, there is a little palace in there. That is definitely a unique take. Alright, both teams take a step back. I'll take a closer look.
Whoa, what's happening?
Protect the castle! Reinforce the wall!
We're gonna die! Not like this!
Okay, I will not allow foul play in this competition. Who is casting Earthquake?
Wait, what the hell is that?
What? Everyone on the beach couldn't believe it. And I had to do a double take. Zippy really did the unthinkable. Zippy learned to put up his walls and they was something. A whole entire fortress. Out of nothing but sand.
Did Zippy really just...
No way. Maybe he was telling the truth earlier about his sand skills. Looks like he really dug deep.
No, that doesn't count. Nope. They're disqualified.
Yeah, that doesn't count. He left the team.
This is just like freelancing or something.
Calm down, everyone. To determine if this is allowed, I will need to inspect it thoroughly. I can finally move out of the ship. This whole palace for me. You are a genius for getting them to do this, James. Genius. Let's go, everyone!
And there he was, a king on his throne. He asked me to stand watch at the front gates in case intruders showed up. And while I'm not one to do security work, I thought I'd give it a try, because I'm, his friend and all. I just couldn't leave my old pal in a palace all alone.
Yogurt,
he would just...
Hey,
hey guys, what are you doing all the way down there?
We're here to see Zippy. Is this really his castle?
It's really something, eh? I think he's really pissed at you too, Yeah,
we messed up, Yogurt, like, royally. Ha, good one. Self 5. Do you think you can tell him that and then get him to come see us?
I don't know. Hey, Yogurt, who are you talking to? Yogurt, hello? Yogurt, who are you talking to?
He's still a little pissed at the moment.
Yeah, I think I can tell, Yogurt. Zippy, can you hear me? I'm sorry, okay? I let this competition get to my head, and I've closed some doors to you that I never should have.
Ha! Is that Darion out there? Wants to get his grubby little mitts on any cool thing he sees, eh? Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think visiting hours are over for today.
Tell them I have all the almond milk anyone could ever want in here. And also that it's so overrated. Like, seriously, who drinks this?
He says come back later.
Yogurt, we can hear him.
Guys, you really hurt his feelings. Maybe just let him have this moment.
Tell them they are dumb and can't hit anything in combat. And are like super small compared to me. Convince them I'm large now.
Yeah, he's pretty large now, like size-wise.
Zippy, let us in, please.
Zippy, they're saying they want to be let in.
You need to come in on your hands and knees, you small little elf man and pointy horn zombie.
Guys, you may have to crawl through the gates.
But Zippy, my back kind of hurts. Can we please just walk in?
Apparently.
Yeah, right. And my heart hurts. But I still built all this.
Guys, Zippy says...
It's very impressive. Now, please let us in so we can talk.
I give up.
Yogurt, open the gates. I want to see their small, little dumb, non-furry little dumb faces.
All right.
Now act cool, Darion. A castle like this doesn't get built without a few powerful friends.
Or a determined Lapine ready to prove his friends wrong. I'm ready, though. I'll watch your back.
I'll have to comment on the lack of a roof. Possibly an oversight, but clearly an experience.
Shh, Norman, he's about to speak.
Well. Look what the tabaxi dragged in.
You told me to open the gate, Zip, and I think that's an unfair stereotype.
Quiet.
Zippy, listen, I want to be the first to say I'm sorry.
I thought you'd go for a low blow like... Wait, what? Wait, are you apologizing?
Yes, it wasn't cool of us to abandon you like that. Everything we should do as a team, as a family.
Well, I still...
How about I make you some tomato soup? It's my classic apology move, and I know how much you like it.
Norman, I appreciate it, but I still haven't heard anything from him.
What? Norman's better with this stuff than I am, so I...
Come on, Darion. Say you feel bad about it, too.
You know, planning to do it is one thing, but...
Well, if that's how it's gonna be, then... Yogurt, please arm those sand cannons.
Okay, wait, Zippy. I'm sorry. I was quick to judge, and I underestimated you. I was so focused on winning that I was willing to sacrifice the fun we would have as a team to do it. It'll never happen again.
Pinky promise?
Norman, you know I lost one of those.
Ooh, memories from the deep, clouding my memory. Who am I? What soup? What is this place?
How about a classic teammate hands in the middle thing?
Yeah, I could go for one of those right now.
Hands in. Or wait, is this what a hand is? Memory's still fuzzy.
Yeah, I want in on this too.
I'm gonna go inside.
James!
Okay, jeez, I'm here.
Oh, your hands feel way warmer than a gnome's.
Hey, get out of here!
I want in too! And me too!
Alright, the more the merrier. Everyone, ready? 1, 2...
Yogurt? Did you actually start firing the cannons?
Zip, I still don't know where those are. You made this whole place like 7 minutes ago.
That's not cannons. That's...
Giants!
Yo, check it out, Giants. We arrived on the beach. Haven't been here in years, but we can finally reach the water, the sand, and our giant cooler crack open a barrel. We are the true beach rulers. Cheers, everyone, to no combat. I could drink to that.
Yeah, good to be back. I'm ready for the water. Put the cooler down over there.
What the hell? The water side walls have collapsed!
Everyone, let's get inside.
I'm already here.
My beach! No!
Maximus, we can fix it all after. We have to get inside first.
But it's my beach!
Okay, Tin Can, I'm carrying you in. Here we go.
And my sand sculpture, don't step on it, please!
With Giant storming the beach, we had no choice but to hunker down deep in the belly of the fortress. Everyone was pretty scared, except for me, of course, and maybe Zippy sometimes.
Alright, team, what's the plan?
I say we send out James to explain how they are breaking the rules of our competition.
Breaking beach laws means immediate evacuation!
Is beach law real?
No, I'm not going outside, and no, it is not real.
Well, James, at least tell us who won the challenge. If we are going to die here, I'd like to know that we at least died on our beach.
Okay, wow, still ahead in the game. You win, Darion. Yay. All your dreams come true. Gold star. Now leave me alone.
What? That's not fair!
Okay, real plan time. Zippy, you know this place inside and out. Is there anything we can do or use to our advantage?
Well, the crypt is just over here. You see, it was used to honor the past kings and queens of the castle. But it's all made of sand, so we can scrape this away and get to the cannon room.
Wait, the cannons were real?
Oh yes, very. Made them out of the toughest material around. Wet sand.
Sebastian, write that down for next time. Wet sand. It'll be a hit. I will win every competition after this.
I found that sand gets tougher when it's wet, since a lot of my tears fell to the ground earlier.
Okay, well, let's take those and mount them in the center watchtower.
But they're still giants. I don't think that'll be enough.
Darion, we already did the life lesson part. We need to work together as a team, and if we do, anything is possible.
Wasn't the lesson more about including others even when they suck?
Darion! I agree, love and friendship yada yada always wins. I think it's time we suit up. By the way, you gnomes, you guys need to lend a hand. We need all the help we can get.
I don't wanna.
Maximus, please! We're gonna die!
Fine. We will join forces with you, sea scamps, but just this one time.
That's good enough for me. Let's do this.
Alright, everyone, ready the cannons!
Cannons are ready, sir!
Prepare to fire!
Fire! Direct hit!
Load them again! Prepare to fire!
Get your swords and shields, giants are coming out onto the battlefield. It's getting real, can't you hear when a giant walks? It sounds like thunder waves.
I got a spell on the tip of my tongue,
and I'll sing a song at the top of my lungs.
Man with me, wait and see. We'll bring these giants down like thunder waves.
We need to fortify the palisades. Stories will be told of the fight today.
We stand in defiance, looking up into the face of 1,000 giants. We've never felt so small, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So here we stand as one, hoping to see the sunrise once again over the sand that we do battle on. If we make it to the dawn, we'll be marching ever on from this place to find a greater day. Here they come. When the giants came, it was a routine stranger. You never thought you'd find yourself out beside strangers.
Surrounded by giants, I'll take them out with a massive tidal wave.
When we look up at the sky, we see everything we could be.
So here we stand as one, hoping to see the sunrise once again over the sand that we do battle on. If we make it to the dawn, we'll be marching ever on into the great unknown. Cause while we grow, we're not satisfied with our current throes, wanting more than we had before. That's why we're fighting on these shores.
Oh no, these guys aren't going down. It's gonna take everything I've got.
What's he doing? Why is he glowing? What's going on?
We stand in defiance, looking up into the face of 1,000 giants. We've never felt so small, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So here we stand as one, hoping to see the sunrise once again over the sand that we do battle on. If we make it to face of 1,000 giants. We never felt so small, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, the magic ants are back on the beach. I thought they were all gone by now. This sucks. Guess we will try this spot again in another 20 years. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Yeah,
we did it! Woo!
Yeah, woo!
Yeah! I can't believe we scared off freaking giants.
We're the best. Yeah, we're the best on the beach.
Deep, yeah. It's kind of like hell yeah, except, I'm gonna make it a thing. We rock. And I gotta say, thanks Maximus and all the gnomes too. We couldn't have done it without your help.
Well, I know, I think I agree to that. And, well, it seems like our ceasefire ends now, but I must say, it wasn't completely terrible working with you all.
Maximus?
What is it, Seamus?
It's Sebastian, and I think, well, all us gnomes have been talking, and this day has been one of the most fun days we've had in a while.
What? Even better than the birthday party I threw for Pop Pop? Now that was a swimsuit competition.
Well, we have more than enough food, and we were thinking, if you would allow it, could we all have a super summer feast right here together on the beach?
I don't know. Depends. Will there be those little round, like, cheesy, like little crunchy, coconutty explosion things there?
You mean hot dogs?
Oh, yes. Yeah, those.
How did you guess that?
Well, if the Franks will be there, then this whole thing is way Frank further than you thought.
Brother, that was a bad pun even by my standards.
So yes, let's have this cookout!
Yeah!
And that's the end of the story of my last day with the crew. Just like Zippy said before, I need to grow in my own ways. And having some time to go out in the world without the teammate safety net is just the thing I need. The paper boat already showed me where to go, so I can find
Yogurt, come on. All the food will be getting cold.
Did you finish journaling? Or diarying? Diarrhea-ing?
Yep, it just finished. Let's go.
Oh, Yogurt. One moment before we go outside. The three of us really appreciate how much you've done for us over this whole crazy journey so far. You were right there at the beginning, and while we're all sad to see you go, well, we're proud of you, Yogurt.
Yeah, Yogurt, you'll always be part of the team.
And if the time comes, don't be afraid to come back. Your bunk will always be open.
We also got you a goodbye present. We hope you like it.
Guys, this is all too much. I couldn't, but... Wait. A ukulele?
Yeah, I don't know if you're musical at all, but when you told us you were leaving, we weren't really close to any shops, so we kinda had to get creative.
Thanks, guys. I'll treasure this forever. And thanks again for letting me choose the vacation spot for my last day.
Well, alright. I need food. Let's go.
He's still not good at goodbyes. I'll race you there.
You think you're faster than me? No way. I've got strong legs, you see, and, well, there was once a time when I was doing a competition back in grade school, and I thought I was the fastest, and I was.
Oh, yeah. Those were some good weenies. Whew.
How do you even eat without...
Don't ask that! He's extremely sensitive about the no-head thing.
This is the life. We should just quit adventuring and stay here forever.
Agreed.
Well, that would be nice, but we gotta get to Leek's garden. We'll leave in the morning.
Fine. Hey, Yogurt, you already trying the ukulele out?
Yeah, I've just been messing around a little bit.
Oh, cool. Play us something.
And if it's bad, don't worry, all bards have to start somewhere.
Well, I'm a rogue, but okay. Let me try something.
Summer should never end.
Just wanna stay with my friends. We've had some ups and then some downs, but I'll never frown. Just listen to my heart sound.
Maximus, shush!
There's nothing we can't do. We are the teammate crew. We'll hunt for treasures near and far. And no matter the weather, we'll do it all together. There's nothing we can't do. We are the teammate crew.
When things looked rough, you stayed by our side and
you helped make us laugh when we thought we would cry.
And you helped me to see that we are a family. So one step at a time.
Every mountain we'll climb,
and we'll continue to rhyme. Ugh.
Sorry, I'm still learning. There's nowhere I'd rather be than with my new family. I feel like I'm part of this too.
We're not a part of this thing, but we'll join you all in singing.
There's nothing we can't do. We are the teammate crew.
this isn't goodbye.
It's so long for now.
We know you'll be greater, so
see you later. The end.
Well, hello everybody. We have made it to the end.
Did it. We did it.
Finally,
we did it. Personally, I think we blew it out of the water. I think we did much better than our last ones.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. What was your favorite parts of it, everybody? We'll start with Jacob.
I liked how even though we all became friends again at the end, Darion still didn't understand the true lesson to the whole story.
Well, that's no surprise. That's very
I thought it was about keeping your friends around even when they suck. Like I thought.
No, it was great. I love collaborating with everyone and bringing out everyone's talents, and it was so much fun to do. We started doing like writing stuff and putting stuff together probably in April, and so it's been a process, but a really fun one.
Connor, what was your favorite moment?
So we were talking a little bit before we recorded, and what I was saying to Adam, because he was a big powerhouse behind pretty much all the music for the individual songs, and I love how each song has its own experience and its own like feel and flavor to it, that like no song is the same, but all of them are really strong. Particularly the ones that stand out to me are Zippy's solo. The Sand Fortress song is just excellent, and it's the energy in it and his lines in it, it's just so exciting. And yeah, that battle song too. I mean, but even saying that, all the other songs are so good. I'll keep rambling, so I'm going to stop. But
we're putting all of these songs in a Spotify.
Yeah, they'll be up on Spotify soon. Just the songs, so you can hear those in like their own album and everything. We're working on it. It should be up with like a week after this episode, I think. But don't quote me on that. We're going to be working on it ASAP. But Adam, what was your favorite part?
You know, Seth, the best part, I would say probably the very beginning, like months and months and months ago. We were still riding high off of The Great Pass Around 2, our second musical, and I was already preparing, okay, what are the next Great Pass Around songs going to be like? And then we have a bit of like a team meeting, And Seth says, all right, guys, for the next musical, I'm thinking...
I'm going to cut you here because Jacob will kill me, but it was Jacob's idea. Not mine. It wasn't mine. It was Jacob's.
I
But
just
keep
love
going.
the sand blowing through my hair,
And
water
well,
on my feet.
whosever idea it was, I was like, oh, sick. That's a fantastic idea. But inside, I was like, why would we ever do that? Tried and true, like Christmas episode. But then we sat down, started planning like a plot, and started mapping out songs. And for me, I think the whole thing, just the creation of it, and we rarely get to record anything together, so this was an excuse for us to get together and hang out too. So for me, like, actually the recording day when we did all the vocals in one day, that was probably the highlight for me. But also just, I mean, I don't know if this is like a fake or like a cheating answer, but basically when I take like a panorama of the whole thing and watch the transformation from like the little seed into the mighty oak that it became.
I agree with Adam. My favorite part was just the whole journey of creating this thing, because it was a beast, and we'd never worked this hard on any of the other musicals. They're still good, like the other musicals, but this one we definitely put the legwork in. And I agree, just seeing it from like literally Jacob's mouth of like summer musical to now, this is pretty cool.
So you better like it, share it, and make everyone on the planet Earth hear it.
Yeah,
but now, or what were you saying?
Yeah.
Amen.
Beach episode.
Okay. Yeah, share it with your friends. I hope like even new listeners who've never heard of us before enjoy this episode, and it stands alone, but also ties into our overall plot of our campaign and everything. Yogurt's gone now. Now we should do some shout outs, and I think before we get to everybody else, the biggest shout out of this whole thing goes not to myself, Jacob, or Connor. It goes to Adam.
100%. No.
Adam, without you, this would never happen. None of us can make music like you. And Adam made all the tracks in this song, except for one, but we'll get to that. But he made all the tracks from his brain noggin. He wrote all of them and all the lyrics and everything too. You are ridiculously talented. And I think all of us should give you a hand. So clap.
I couldn't say it any better. That I completely.
Well, you can
agree.
try. I mean,
okay, I just want to say.
No, thanks, guys. That's awesome. It's good. This is just going to be like a little waxing moment right now, but I don't think that's entirely true. I think it was I definitely did a lot of work, but it was 100% of it was a collaboration. Like every song idea was born from an inspiration from ideas that we all had. Like Here We Stand, the battle song, that was born from, because Connor said, man, I want an anime theme opening song. So that's what brought along the Darion, not Darion, but the Darion scale and the so then Seth had obviously like a massive influence on the villain song. He wanted it to sound kind of show tunesy. So and then, Jake had a big hand in, obviously, his song, too. So I really appreciate it, guys. Like, that means a lot. But listeners, make no mistake, it was definitely a huge collaboration from all of us.
And speaking of collaboration, which it was, but Adam, you're the superstar. But other people that helped us make this. First, Adam, wasn't Joseph a part of this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my twin brother was. He did all the composition, all the composing, all the strings, trumpets, saxophones, the marimba, all basically anything that you'd find in an orchestra was provided by him. Save for the piano. Seth, can I do this? The piano in so the piano in the villain song was all provided by Michael Patterson. So Michael, huge thanks to you as well. And we'll provide his contact stuff in the show notes. Can we do that?
Should be, yeah. And also, we had backup vocals from Julia, I believe.
Oh, yeah. So, Julia from Lightheart and from Julia Appleton Music, same person. She provided all the backups, and she actually helped write the duet, Norman and Darion duet. She basically wrote the entire melody for it, and we co-wrote the lyrics together. So, and it actually, quick funny story about that. I wrote like 3 versions of that song, none of which I knew were landing. And I was like, man, Julia, could you help me with this? Because she writes musicals. And she's like, oh, well, I have like 45 minutes. Is that enough time? I was like, man, please help me with anything you have. She goes upstairs, plugs in her keyboard. Okay, how about this? It was like, it was so easy for her. So anyways, yeah, thank you to Julia. Thank you, Julia. You made it happen.
I think we should include
Imagine what would have happened if she had an hour.
I think we should include her version in the Spotify album, like her rendition of the duet, because like honestly, she's so talented, and it's a complete pleasure to have her help us out with all this stuff. Like
I taught her really well. That's for sure.
And in terms of other people, we also the one song we really outsourced was the looting rap song, the R&B beat for the treasure hunting rap, and that was provided by Matthew May. So thank you for letting us use that tune and letting us put our dumb lyrics on top of it.
No.
But yeah, and of course other thanks. I think that's everybody who like helped construct it, right, Adam?
Yeah, I think so. That's everyone.
Okay. And also, beyond people who helped collaborate and create it, we have people who support us. Mm-hmm. So huge thank you to all our patrons out there, like so many of them. We're growing by the day, especially in our Discord community. All of you are so kind and so supportive and ridiculously like enthusiastic about what we're doing here. And it's completely heartwarming to see, and it really helps us stay motivated to make products like this, because we know that there's going to be people out there for sure that will listen and will love it, or maybe no. If you got to this point, I hope you loved it. But also, huge shout out to of always our legend tier patrons. We have Randy as usual,
Randy,
and our newest one at the legend tier, Camden. So thank you to you two specifically as well for being at the top
Camden and Randy,
top of the ammo pyramid. But yeah, thank you so much to you two for being the legend tier patrons, and of course also to everyone below on our tiers that are also supporting us. It goes a huge way, and we could not have made this product without your support in that way.
Yeah, the reason our show is getting better is because we get more and more supporters who are helping us reach our vision to the show we want it to be. So it's literally that you guys like make our show better and better each year. We go and go through the cycle.
Yeah,
100%.
The reason we're getting better is because you guys are getting better. Wait, no, that's not it.
No, for real though, like the money that comes in to support us, goes into new equipment. We've upgraded a couple mics since we've started this show. I've gotten some audio interfaces. Right now we're working to get Seth some better hardware because he does a lot when it comes to editing. And so every dollar that comes in just goes back into reinvesting into the show so we can make it better for you guys. And so we just want to thank you for all the support we've gotten so far, and the continued support from you guys.
So thank yous all around, and we should all pat ourselves on the back for making something epic. But final notes. I think if you like this, please share it on Twitter, on Facebook, with your friends and family, with your grandma. I'm sure she'd love it, and Instagram, wherever.
And on iTunes.
Don't share it with your grandpa though, because he's a nasty man. He's just a mean old hag.
And on iTunes too, give us a nice 5-star review if you can manage the time. That helps us out a lot.
Yeah, it helps us and makes us like visible, so more people can find us and hear this episode. But other than that, we've been uploading weekly this month for August, and we have one more week to go, and that's just going to be a 2-year celebration because we've reached 2 years of doing this show. Woo! And I couldn't think of a better way to end it with just a little, celebration episode and Q&A, and also end it with this summer musical in the mix.
We got to record that at some point.
Yeah, jeez. But
get your
so
questions
if you have questions,
in.
Send them in. Yeah, get your questions in. Shoot them to us on Twitter or Facebook, wherever you can DM us.
Or join our Discord for $2.
Man, you are a salesman, just like Zippy in the show. But yeah, join our Discord at $2 if you'd like. And what else? I think that's it.
We love you. We love you guys.
We love you
Seriously.
all. So one last time, because we didn't get to officially do it in the episode, but everybody hands in.
Even if you're driving,
ready?
Even if you're driving, you better do it. Both hands.
Even if you're driving, put your hand towards your radio or your speaker. And on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Teammates! Woo!